Football players, I'm glad you could be with us today. After a search that included dozens of coaches from across Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, and beyond, the selection panel decided it was time to give a lifelong Dade County resident the opportunity to take the reins of Dade County High School's football program. When it was all said and done, it was clear that the panel and the community as a whole wanted to find a coach that would put our players and community first, a coach that already had the respect of the players and parents, a coach that has a proven track record of growing programs and pushing young people to excel. Jeff Poston is that coach. Coach Poston is coming off a tremendous run with the wrestling program that saw 6 Dade wrestlers place at the state level, 3 of them ending as state champions. He's proven himself to be a leader and motivator of young people. He'll tell you that there's nothing magical about the success of the wrestling program. Our athletes outwork their opponents, and Coach Poston is a big reason why. We feel confident that he will bring that same mentality to the football team, and it will enable him to get the most out of our players. Win, lose, or draw, I'll tell you this: nobody is going to outwork our athletes or our coaches under Coach Poston. Over the past 7 seasons, Coach Poston has served in various roles with the Dade County football program. He has coached defensive ends, running backs, and outside linebackers, and served as an assistant head coach for the previous 2 seasons. Coach Poston has also served as the middle school head coach for the past 3 seasons, and the middle school defensive coordinator for 3 seasons prior to that. He's also no stranger to the rigors of fundraising and the other administrative duties that head coaches are responsible for. He is prepared for success, and we are excited that he is at the helm. I'm going to turn it over to Coach Poston for some comments.
Yeah! I hope y'all are as excited as I am, because to me, this job may not be important to a lot of people, but man, I love you guys, and I know that you're capable of doing so much more than what we've done. And all I'm going to promise you is this: is that every day I'm going to be the first one here, I'm going to be the last one to leave. And if you'll do what I ask you to do, I promise you that you are good enough to beat everybody else that we play. I don't care who it is. People look at Dade County and they think you guys aren't good enough. Well, I don't look at you and think that. I think that you guys are capable of doing so much more than what we've done. It was just 6 years ago when I got here for wrestling, and I didn't wrestle. I'm not a wrestling guru. When I got here for wrestling, we were terrible. We had 5 kids on the team. We had 11 kids in middle school. And I started talking to those kids about they were going to be state champs one day. And for some reason, they still showed up and came to workouts. They didn't think I was crazy. And over the past 6 years, we finished 4th last year in the state duels. We finished 5th this year in the state duels. We finished 3rd in the traditional. And we had 3 state champions, 6 state placers. And I really feel like we could have had more. And that happened not because of me. That happened because when I turned the lights on, they came in the room and they did what they were supposed to do. I promise you that I'll fight for you every day to give you what you need. I don't promise to have all the answers. I don't promise to always be right. But I promise you that I will fight for you, I'll be honest with you, and I'll work my tail off for you. And if you're willing to do that and work with me, I think that we can do some great things. So I want to thank you guys for the opportunity, because honestly, I told my wife earlier this year that we may have to move so I can go get a title as a defensive coordinator or something somewhere else so that I could get a head coaching job. And she just told me that I was being ridiculous. So now I've had to listen for the past few hours about how she told me so. So, guys, I'm excited. I hope you are too. And I promise I'm going to do my best to not let you down. Yes, I am. Most of y'all know my wife. You probably had her for 5th grade math. She's a much better teacher than I am. But this is my wife, Julie. So if you're sitting next to her in the stands where your parents are, tell them not to talk about how dumb I am until she's far away, okay? And then one of the things I'm most happy about that we were able to do in this process is get Coach Hammond back. He's going to be here with us, coaching with me, and him being a head coach. Y'all know what he's done at Chattooga. We've got our tails kicked by him over the past 6 seasons in a row, I think. So to have him on staff, and I know some of y'all's dads played for Coach Hammond. So having him is going to be a huge deal. I'm going to be leaning on him a lot. So hopefully you guys are just as excited and buy into what he has to say as what I have to say. So, and I promise you this, when I talk to him on the phone, he wants to be here. And he didn't say, I know this, I know that, I can fix this, I can fix that. He said, if you want me to hand out water with magic, that's what I'll do. Guys, every coach that wants to be here or is going to be here while I'm here is going to want to be here with you guys. I promise you that. They're going to want to get up and come to work for you guys, and Coach Hammond is one of those guys.
Thank you, Coach. Guys, it's a new day. And you will not find anybody that bleeds more maroon than that guy right there. You won't find anybody that's more interested in your success. And I'm just so thankful that we've got the opportunity to offer him the head coaching position because I know he's going to do great. One more time for Coach Poston. Thank you all for coming.